What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Gold Guy YouTube channel. Remember this thing? This is my 1995 Toyota T100. Just recently, in the past month, I got this thing inspected. That's right. It took quite a bit of work getting it to pass. 4 brand new tires, Travel Star, Eco Path. And these things ride so smooth, no road noise at all. New front brakes, rotors, and pads. Quite a bit of rust repair. I even had to fabricate a custom body mount for the cab and add a new body mount bushing because the old one was completely rusted away and the whole cab was actually sagging back here. You can see where the cab was even hitting the top of the bed. That's how low it was. I fixed an exhaust leak, I fixed a fuel leak. It's inspected now. I can actually legally drive this thing. I'm not riding dirty anymore. It's a perfect time to make this video. I'm going to show you guys some cheap car mods or truck mods. Well, let's just be honest. I'm gonna be using Plasti Dip today, but I'm also gonna be doing some other things. Check it out. Auxbeam, thank you so much for sending me this light bar. This is the Auxbeam 50-inch LED light bar, and it's gonna go on top of my truck. Let's open it up. Here's the wiring harness. Let's see what we got. Fuse, a relay, long wiring, on-off switch. Then we've got the light bar. This thing is huge. At first they emailed me and asked me if I wanted to review their 20-inch light bar. The shorter ones are way cheaper. I was happy that they actually sent me this one because this is the 50-inch curved light bar. It's pretty dang heavy. It's cool because the center is spotlight and then the edges are floodlight. Here we've got some bolts, and then these are the end brackets. Hell yeah. Construction seems very nice and durable. It also comes with Allen wrenches and little rubber mats to go under the brackets. First things first, I'm gonna get these brackets installed on the light bar so I know where I need to drill my holes. Okay. Alright, there we go. Let's mock it up, see how it fits. I think it might be too wide. Wow, that looks awesome though. That actually might be perfect. Alright, I found out where I want this thing and I got the mount all marked up. So I need to drill a hole right here. Okay, now that that's out of the way, this is the bolt that came with the kit. I don't want to rely on that to hold the bracket, so I'm going to be using this much bigger, much sturdier bolt, and it actually fits in the hole without drilling it. Now or never. Well, I went through 1 layer of steel. Let's keep going. On this side, the wiring has to go inside the cab somewhere too. And I thought of the idea, why not keep the holes right next to each other? First, the wire is going to go in. I also had to cut a hole in this rubber piece. And then I'm going to feed the wire through this hole. Got the wire fed through. The light bar is officially mounted on, solid. I can't believe how well this thing fit. It couldn't have been any bigger. And I'm lucky that I got the 50-inch. I actually wanted the 52-inch, but they were out of stock. And I'm pretty happy with how the mounting job came out. The wire just goes right through the mount and comes down. And there it is. Now I just gotta wire this thing up. This is all the stuff that goes in the engine bay. And then here we have a negative ground cable and the positive cable. So I'm just gonna hook this right up to the battery. Oh, at least I know the switch works. And the relay, you can hear it clicking. As you can see, wiring is all done about half an hour later. I think I'm getting better at this wiring thing. Starting at the battery, we've got the positive terminal from the Auxbeam wiring harness, negative terminal from the harness, going to the relay and fuse block, which I have mounted onto the inside here. And then those wires go in between the fuse box and the coolant reservoir, all the way down to the steering column, which is the best location I could find to go through the firewall. And then out the steering column, right up here, through this side, and then under this plastic trim piece, which I could remove all the way up. And then this wire comes out for the switch. And then the wires go through this plastic trim piece up to the light. There we go, the Auxbeam light bar is completely installed, wiring and all mounted on. Complete installation time, about 3 hours. Everything's hooked up. One thing left to do, let's test it out. Woo! This thing is bright as hell. And it's daytime too. Stay tuned until the end of the video and we will test this thing out at night. One of the other things I want to do to my truck to make it look just a little bit better is to take this plastic grille piece off, which is painted some kind of chrome. It is plastic though, but it's all flaking off and it just looks kind of crappy. I think this whole piece would look better black. Time-lapse mode. The inside here is pretty nasty. See this is where that chrome paint stuff is just coming off. I think the only thing I want to keep chrome is this Toyota logo, which should be able to come off with these 2 screws here. Now using some 60 grit sandpaper, I'm going to rough off this chrome-ish surface to get it ready for paint. Gonna start off with this universal bonding primer. It's good for plastic stuff and difficult to paint surfaces. Now it's time for the color. I'm going to be using a satin black paint. While the front grille is drying, I'm going to Plasti Dip the Wheels. The first thing I want to do is take some grocery bags, some plastic bags, and jam them back in behind the wheel to protect and cover the disc brake. Alright, now I just gotta cover up the tire with something. Next, I'm gonna take some petroleum jelly and rub it on the actual tire so that I can just wipe off the Plasti Dip. Alright, we're good to go. That black grill looks so much cleaner. I'm definitely happy with how the grill came out. The wheels came out nice too. Only one thing left to do, let's tint these headlights. I have never tinted headlights before. Let's just give it a shot, see how it goes. I'm gonna wipe it down with some Windex glass cleaner first. Make sure it's good and clean. Next, I'm going to use a heat gun to try to get some bubbles out. I'm gonna go for round 2 here. This stuff's pretty tough to put on the headlights. Smaller lenses and turn signals and stuff, pretty easy though. That's a wrap. I used all of the headlight tint. I didn't even get to tint the taillights or the light bar up top, but I did get the headlights, turn signals, and everything up here done. I think the whole front looks way better than it did before. The light bar is awesome. It's so bright. If you were on some back roads, it lights up the road like I have never seen. It's amazing. Thank you again, Auxbeam, for sending me the light bar. Thank you guys for watching another one of my videos. I think the T100 is looking a little bit better. It's getting there. Getting there. I think it needs a little bit more work. Like, I still need to do some body work and paint the side here. Everything under the trim piece I'm gonna paint black. This thing's coming along, guys, and if you like how it came out, hit that like button. Comment down below if you have any other ideas for the T100. I'm all ears, and I would love to keep this project going and see what we can do with it. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Check the link in the description for all of Auxbeam's products. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.